No, that's true. And a lot of times we get caught up in trying to prove ourselves to other people, right? We get caught up in the ego of thinking who we are and what we are. And this happens a lot of times when we're looking for that outside validation. We're trying to be friends with everybody, we're trying to get along with everyone. And so we become nice, right? We're nice to everyone. Me and the brother Quasi was speaking about that. I'm about to drop that video a little bit later on today. Are you being too nice to people? Are you indirectly manipulating people? Sometimes you don't even know it, right? A lot of times people are nice because they want smooth selling. They want to smoothen out the road. They don't want any problems. They don't want any confrontation, right? Now, when you're sure about yourself, a little bit of confrontation is not bad, right? It's all how you handle it. And if you know how to speak to people, you know how to handle yourselves. But a lot of times you don't even get into those situations. If you know yourself, what are you doing hanging out with these type of people, right? Even online, right? In the social settings, what are you doing in these type of groups? What are you doing on the platform with these type of people? What are you doing commenting in these type of videos? When you know everything has a response, but a lot of times we're trying to be nice, we're trying to show love, we're trying to be down, some of us. In the magazine that I have, it said how being nice can backfire on you, right? So many times it backfires. I bring up Prodigy, one of my favorite rappers of all times, if not the favorite rapper. And Prodigy seemed like a nice guy, right? And he went through so much with those brothers in Queensbridge, being nice to those brothers, and it seemed like it would almost all the time backfire on him, right? In God Bless the Dead, if we noticed before he died, it seemed like he started putting more energy into himself, right? 2 books he wrote, the albums, he started really paying attention to himself more. And that happens a lot of times, right? Where we become burnt out trying to help others, trying to be nice, trying to do for others. And now we kind of build this shell where we say, now we're going to think about ourselves, man. And I would tell people, don't become too hardened up, right? Because it's not everyone's fault, but this is how some of us think. I was just talking to a young sister the other day, and she was like cold, man, talking about, her fallback game is, her cutoff game is strong. It's on 100. And I'm like, wow, what I mean? I understand her because this is coming from someone that has been hurt by so many people in her life that now she just cuts everyone off. And a lot of times we cut off people that come into our life to help us. We build this shell, we build this wall. So I'm just telling people, be careful on who you help. You can be kind to everyone, be stern with everyone, but being nice to everyone oftentimes gets your feelings hurt. Right? Some people don't need your help. Some people don't want your help. And if you help some people, depending on their emotional intelligence, some people might take it as a slight. They might take it as you're dissing them. So you have to be careful on your interactions with other humans. That's all I'm saying. Short video. I'll be back a little bit later. I'm going to finish my workout. I just wanted to tap in with y'all real quick. Peace and love.